Yeah, it's still very much a man thing. I sometimes say that it sometimes feel like I've crashed a bachelor party. You know, if you can try to imagine what that's like. It's just still very male dominated. There are more women now than there were when I started 21 years ago, but in the mid 80s when I started, there were very few. I think the big key for women is that we have to be really, really, really good because we get scrutinized at a different level than our male peers. And I think that our male peers generally, when they enter the business, they have to prove that they know how to write or that they know how to report, but they don't have to prove that they know sports. People in the sports department knew me because we all kind of know each other. We run in the same circles. They all knew that I was definitely qualified for the job that I was getting, that it wasn't, yeah, it happened to be that I was moving here because we were going to get married, but I was absolutely probably overqualified for the job I took. But other people in the newsroom who didn't know me, you know, the rumors, my friends who did work at the Herald started telling me, you know, people are talking and they're saying, oh, did you hear, you know, they're hiring Dave Barry's girlfriend. Oh, of course they're going to hire, you know. And that really ticked me off. When we go to events and I'm there as Dave's wife, then yes, I'm Dave Barry's wife, and people call me Mrs. Barry, and we get invitations addressed to Dave and Michelle Barry. And in fact, my daughter is only 7, but she's very aware of it. I was in her class a couple weeks ago. I was a chaperone on a field trip, and one of the little boys in her class said, Mrs. Barry, you know, something or other. And my daughter Sophie said, her name is not Mrs. Barry. Her name is Michelle Kaufman. So you're supposed to call her Mrs. Kaufman. Dave Barry's my dad's name. My mom's name is Michelle Kaufman. And she's a writer at the Miami Herald, and she always uses the name Michelle Kaufman. I mean, she sat there and gave this little speech for me. But when we're in sports circles or journalism circles, I think that people view us, you know, both as independent journalists. And, you know, at this point, I've been doing it for so long that my name is fairly well known. Not anywhere near his, but in our circles, people kind of know who I am now.